Let's go back to the traditional architecture. Traditional architecture, by necessity, it's sustainable. All the mothers and grandmothers, they were working in that before and during the Second World War to build, to construct the tanks. Just imagine that. The first thing happened to me that moment that I don't want to lose that richness of the history of this place.
Welcome to the Impact Makers, brought to you by MoneyPetrol, powered by RG Group, a powerhouse driving growth across investments, commercial real estate, construction, and joint ventures across the region. Today, we have with us an exceptional architect, a founder, and a visionary who has been quietly reshaping our skylines for 30 years. From the day he arrived in the UAE in the 90s to founding Extreme Line Engineering Consultancy in 2005, he has transformed bold ideas into iconic built realities, delivering hundreds of landmark projects across the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond. His portfolio includes some of the most recognizable structures in the region, among them the highest mosque in the world. Please welcome an impact maker, architect Fadi Dwyer. Coming from Syria, one of the oldest cities known for its historic architecture, how has the situation you were born in has shaped you today?
Yeah. Uh, I came from a city in south of Syria
Right.
called Suwaida. Suwaida is a historic city sitting on a mountain known for its volcanic nature with its historic buildings and monuments.
Right.
This, for sure, shaped my childhood and how I thought about the energy at that very moment. Once I reached UAE in 1997,
Mm-hmm.
I found a different approach in thinking, different way of architecture, different way of design. The different identities between both shaped my future in architecture, uh, where I found myself that I should integrate the both identities to reach to my own.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's unique.
yeah. This is the way how I, till this moment, I'm concerned of. Till this moment, I'm still having the both identities inside me, but the results are really massive and quite fine with me.
So, you've been in the country for 30 years for now. So, what factors do you see that helped you grow to what you are here today?
Many factors actually uh, shaped our career. First of all, the love and passion for architecture. This is the most and foremost thing.
Right.
Without passion and love,
It's,
you will not create. There will be no
yes.
creation. Second, uh, the way how I was thinking. I want always to feed myself with the other cultures around the world. I have to be open always for other civilizations, architecture, history.
Right.
To you should have this. It enrich my knowledge always.
Yeah.
The third, which is the most important, the platform I have here in Dubai. Platform here in Dubai is so advanced
Correct.
in for communication between the individuals and the government,
Right.
between decision makers, the shareholders, and the government. Uh, Behind the visionary leadership of UAE and Dubai, especially, and the government's tools, how they digitize the communication between us, how they take decisions very fast, how they
Right.
turn the vision into reality immediately with a blink. Sometimes it takes from them decision of one meeting. That's all. You are living here in Dubai and you are aware
Yes.
about what's happening, the quality of life here.
Fair.
Yes, these all shaped our vision, shaped our process of design and work. till we reach to a level we transfer the dreams of our clients into reality by the
Right.
end of the day. Yeah.
Beautiful. So, since you have overlooked many iconic projects here in Dubai, which is including Ibn Battuta Mall, the Andalusia Hall altogether, so can you share more about your process of finding the spirit of a building?
Uh, yes. First of all, again, there is always, step by step, we reach to the ultimate solutions. First of all, you have to understand the client, his needs.
Right.
Second, the environment he's living there, or the project environment. The environment in which meaning the environment socially,
Hmm.
politically, economically, even the sustainably. Uh, uh, the uh, uh, these all things helps us to put the ideas behind all these things. Always, it's our knowledge and experience
Right.
to shape these ideas and convey the dream of the owners
Mm-hmm.
into drawings, and from the drawings into
The
reality.
execution and reality.
Yes.
So, you prefer to be more traditional and rely on books and culture and for inspiration. So, how do you adapt to the modern technology here, having AI in the picture now?
Actually, yeah, it's a comprehensive process.
Right.
Relying on your knowledge and using the new technology, modern technology, it enriches our experience to deliver the project in the maximum expectation,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And for this, by relying on new technology, the time and cost are cut. We are always having savings by time and cost. And all this one comes by benefit, or beneficial will be to the owner, to the
Right.
shareholders,
Yeah.
for us as well, okay, for the whole process of the construction.
Interesting. So, your process of finding that inspiration relies more on the books and visiting places, or how?
No, it is. It's as I stated. It's a comprehensive
Mm,
process. I rely on everything. Even sometimes, if you are, I mean, reading a book
hmm.
which is not related to your profession, it
Right.
can give you few ideas if you start to dream. And huh? If you can just talk with anyone you meet newly in any place in Dubai,
Yes.
you will understand his civilization behind him back in his country.
Right.
So the place here is very rich in Dubai. You communicate with over 200 nationalities
Right.
every day,
And it's very
and you
diverse
know
in many
this one
ways.
makes you always creative.
Right. It makes you like learn more and actually be curious to what's next and what's happening as well.
We are always on daily basis, and this is the beauty of our work as
Right.
architects. The beauty of our work always sit on that we have every day new ideas and new colors, new clients, new and strange thoughts.
Right.
Yeah, this is the process makes us really in the way, on the level of responsibility to deliver on the expectations everyone waiting for from us.
Interesting. Since you've mentioned that the process is more comprehensive here, so people often say that the traditional practices were more sustainable back then and even till date. So, how does this apply to the architecture and design today?
Let's go back to the traditional architecture. Traditional architecture, uh, by necessity,
Mm-hmm.
it's sustainable. By necessity,
Right.
traditional, they don't have that technology. Let us say that the modern we are talking about, they have the technology, of course. We
Right.
cannot say they don't have technology. Never. No, they have the technology, but their own one. At that moment, what was the technology they were using? But for materiality,
Hmm.
what materials they were using? It's from the existing environment around them, the nature. Hmm? So this is like was the building a house at the old traditional way was just the answer against or with the nature. Against if we have harsh nature, so we open inside like courtyards and like for example wind catchers.
Right.
We call it here in our local language in UAE, you call it barjil or parajil, the plural.
Okay.
So yeah, the wind catcher and the courtyards in the middle. This is an answer from the architect for the nature outside, for the harsh nature. All right. So if you go inside from outside to inside the courtyard nowadays, go inside any museum we have in Al Shandaga area, you will find the temperature is different inside.
Yeah.
There is no
I feel
AC
that.
in the courtyard. You can go and see, and I invite you one day to visit the place. This is one of the concerns we have for the. So it's by necessity sustainable.
Interesting.
Nowadays, since we have materials from all around the world, openings by glass outside, we have new technology to use. Sustainability is not anymore a question. We have to be involved with the details of it, which since it's out of our environment, the materials are not from our environment. So what we have to do, how to merge it with our nature. This process takes the thinking to another level in architecture, where we have to add another technology to reach to the ultimate solution for sustainability.
Right.
We have to use the technology in all its aspects to reach to the required level of sustainability.
Interesting. So, coming from the sustainable practices from back in the day and to what we see in the modern architecture, what can we include here from your perspective that is still missing in the chapters?
The spiritual approach in design. The spiritual approach in design. I can't say there's missing things. Every project is not perfect.
Right.
Imperfection is making us a human being. The spiritual approach in our design is necessary now these days to reach to our best results in architecture, in our building, in our construction. We should consider the human being always. I don't want to make architecture just to have beautiful results in architecture, beautiful buildings.
Right.
I don't want to have it. I want to always consider the end user, the human being himself. Okay, it's beautiful projects. Yes, they reach to ultimate designs. There are a lot of beautiful buildings coming, especially for the last 50 years, since 1970s onwards also, even before that for sure, but we are talking about modernism.
Yeah.
They have done a lot of beautiful projects, but sometimes the aesthetic approach can sometimes be over the human function.
Can you elaborate more on this?
If there is a building, for instance, so beautiful, fantastic, no mistakes in artistic way,
Right.
but there is some corners cannot be used.
Yeah. Right.
It's not functional. It will be maybe beautiful, fine, one of the pillars of the success of our project. But also there are another pillars we have to depend on. The function itself, is it usable, not usable?
Right.
Is it relaxing if you use it or not? And also the cost. Okay. So economically also, these three pillars always the architect has to put it on the table once he start to design anything. I'm not saying that these principles eliminates the creativity. Impossible. The process is necessary to accommodate everything. The architect is everything in the building.
Right.
Everything starts from him. Everything starts from a white paper in front of him and a pen or a pencil. Start to scratch and start to put the ideas. Suddenly, after few years, a year or so, or many years, the building, what he was imagining on paper, become reality, and start to
reality in
people
execution.
use it and affect the psychology of the end users,
Right.
whether if it is shopping mall, factory, residential building, a tower. I don't know. There is a lot of examples we can say.
Beautiful. So, do you think that even politics, as well as, like you mentioned, economy shapes the architecture? You think politics as well shapes the architecture of the country here?
Of course, I strongly agree with that. Politics is everything. Um, um, Politics affect the process of construction.
Right.
Um, I will give you an example. Maybe this will answer.
Hmm.
In Dubai, they try to digitize the platforms or the communication between all the shareholders and the government,
Yeah.
and they facilitate and they made speed up the process of giving the approvals.
Right.
From 3 to 4 months before we were getting the approvals, they shorten it into 1 week. Sometimes we are getting this.
That is a
Yeah,
drastic change in the process and the timeline
it
altogether.
is. It is, yes. And uh, as I stated again before, the wise leadership here, they are into details of this.
Right.
They don't accept to have, and this is what we felt since I started to work here. I feel that really they care about details rather than just to put a decision and manage it to finalize it and to keep it go on.
Right.
They are so much into details to understand the others, how they use it, and where are the problems happen, where are the obstacles,
Right.
to solve it now, not after 3 4 years, 10 years from now. This
Yeah.
is what we found in the initiatives from the leadership here of X10, for example, if you remember, or
Yeah.
other than initiatives, 2030,
Yes.
2040, especially in UAE, we have a plan for the next maybe 30, 40 years from now.
So you
So
mean
they are into details.
into details, and they see the vision, like the future vision,
They are
that's
visionary.
where it's heading and what can be done now to make the lifestyle and the architecture.
This is why Dubai, the life is so easy here. You find it very easy in Dubai. You cannot find any other place in the world like Dubai. Really, it's from my heart I'm saying that. It's the life is very easy here because of these details.
Right.
You are happy here. You are happy here. You can
Interesting.
feel it if you go to any other place in the world.
Yeah.
From the airport inside here.
That's very
Just
true.
imagine what you are facing when you reach. Everyone is smiling and just
Yeah.
easy access, easy going.
That's true.
Yeah, they deserve to mention that. They deserve that.
Looking back at the many impactful projects that you've done in across GCC now, do you feel content with the work that you have put in?
In the process of creativity,
Mm-hmm.
uh, you will never be satisfied, because always, even if you are satisfied now, after you get the better experience after several years, you will say that maybe I could add something at that very moment, here or there, or different colors, or yes, this process, is like giving birth.
Right.
Always, it's difficult, and the time we are always tightened with is not allowing us to give the full ideas in
Right.
perfect way. However, once you reach to a level of perfection, you will get used when and how you will deliver the idea or the project.
Right.
Because not only you in this are involved. There is several shareholders. They are
Yep.
expecting to have the financial impact on that.
Right.
So yes, to the core of your question, at the moment of delivery, yes, maybe somehow I am satisfied, but after some time, I look back and
Yeah.
I found out that I could do better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, having said that, and like you mentioned just previously, that being imperfect is also human. You've been an architect all your life as well. So, do you still look for perfection?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's a different place.
Yeah.
It's out of the reach of a human being.
Right.
But to keep dreaming, this is the energy we have to continue.
What do you see? What's coming next for the future of architects here? What do you see in the future, near future for Dubai as an architect?
Uh, we have the infrastructure ready
Right.
to accept any development. I strongly invite anyone has a beautiful and complete idea around the world to bring it to here, and you will be surprised to have the place ready to accept their ideas
Right.
and investments. UAE and Dubai especially, they don't only give this infrastructure, they also participate in the quality of the delivery. They
Right.
really participate with the delivery and the quality of delivery. They just keep monitoring the process of the construction deeply and very
Carefully, thoroughly there.
yes, like doing this repeatedly.
Right.
Yeah. Um, we have a very clean and healthy environment for construction in Dubai.
Right.
Very, very healthy environment. Taking in consideration also that they have really a great financial positive impact.
Right.
Any investor, he will have this one. Okay, people, they come with dreams, they have the right, and this is the right place to invest. Plus, Dubai has always surprises. Some we know, and a lot we don't.
Right.
These are pleasant surprises, and we look forward to hear from them, from the concerns and the government about these surprises. Makes people relax and encourage them to invest more.
When it comes to finding the inspiration, in your experience, what is that one project that actually made you sit and think and step out of your comfort zone before you actually put it down on the paper?
Hmm. Actually, it's not one project. There are several projects, but what it comes to my mind now, uh, maybe two or three projects. They took so much time from me just to put the idea. I can start with in 2008. I participated with the project. They call IT Park in Ukraine, in Kiev.
Right.
IT Park, the it's from the name of it. It's so modern, right?
Yeah.
But the place where it has to be built, it is old place, and all the mothers and grandmothers, they were working in that place before and during the Second World War, uh, to construct the tanks. Just imagine that. And the first thing happened to me that moment, that I don't want to lose that richness of the history of this place,
Right.
and I don't want to not give the idea of the project itself for today's technology. We are talking about IT park. So it has to be, for future. So yeah, I did the design like moving like a snake among the old buildings. There are 2 towers and 5 buildings, 4 offices buildings, and 1 5-star hotel. The buildings are themselves also represents the owner of this project. He is so mannish, and this project was so mannish. I can talk a lot of it, but in architecture, there is always a way to represent the ideas.
Right.
And yeah, we succeeded at that moment, and it was accepted by the owner. Yeah, it was really
Beautiful.
even. I knew later that our project was slightly more expensive than one of the others, because there's many offices or many architecture firms that contributed with the design, but we won that time the design.
Interesting.
The other one was in 2016, a 5-star hotel in Syria. Just maybe in a brief, I can say,
Yeah.
maybe 3-4 days I was just in as I mentioned previously, that like giving birth, so hard, so difficult time till the idea came out. I found out that the people of that region, they are so generous. In south of Syria, in Sweden itself, it's my
Yes.
city. They are so generous people. They are famous in the Middle East of being that generous.
Right.
And anyone comes to their house, they always, even if they don't have any, they say, come on, come inside, come inside. So, this movement of the hand give the idea of the project.
Right.
It is the project came with these 2 hands holding the facilities inside the project. And it was representing the people in that region. This is one of the ideas also.
Beautiful.
And I used the materials also there, the basalt
Yeah.
stone, the black stone, which is the one from the environment itself.
Right.
So yeah, it's very sustainable. In 2018, in 15th of January also, there was also presentation for our project, and in the same day we got the approval, or the next day, in 24 hours, I can say, we got the approval from the Ministry of Defense of Egypt. It was a factory for security papers. The idea also took from me 5 days reading, just maybe 5 days, not enough to read such a rich ancient Egyptian history. It's so rich. But I was purposely searching for an idea,
Right.
among the richness of Egyptian history. And I found the story of Isis and Osiris. Also, briefly, Isis, by the end of the story, rebirth of it in the early morning when the
Yes.
sun rises from a lotus flower,
Yes.
which gives birth to Isis. Isis is the fertility goddess, and giving the economy, and for the goodwills also. So the design based on the key of life of the pharaoh. The key
Right.
of life,
Yes.
it's like cross with the
Yes.
ring above. And I put a lotus above this key.
Key.
I got the idea from that moment, and I start to build on it.
Right.
And we succeeded on delivery of the idea with the perfect way of discussion with the authorities there.
Okay.
These are part of the projects we made. I'm proud of them, honestly. I'm in love with them. But always, when you, again, as we stated also, always you have something to add.
Yeah.
You have some. Yeah, this is the process, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Fadi, for sitting down with us today and having a very insightful conversation.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's a wrap on today's Impact Makers. A massive thank you to architect Fadi Dwyer for opening up, sharing his journey, and giving us a glimpse into the mind behind some of the region's most iconic structures. If this episode resonated with you, like it, share it, and follow us at MoneyPetrol UAE for more such conversations with the smartest minds in business.
Excuse me, Rito, if you
Yeah.
don't mind. I have to leave you with a question,
Sure, go ahead.
especially for the new architects in the field. Is architecture exist for the sake of architecture or for humanity? The answer will shape their future and they will choose their own path accordingly. That's all.
Interesting. Well, there's, I think, a lot to think about for our viewers. So let us know what you think, and you can drop your comments in the comment section below.
RG Group. We value your investments.